What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today in this video we're actually back working on my truck again, as you can tell. Today we're going to go ahead and replace the blower motor resistor for the AC control. Recently the speeds on the AC have been slowly going down, and then I recently just lost all control to AC basically. So if you guys don't understand what I'm talking about, right here you have off 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 blower fan speeds. Basically, about 6 months ago, fan speed 1 went out, then fan speed 2 went out about 2 weeks later, and then about 2 months later, fan speed 5 went out, and then fan speed 3 went out, and then just recently fan speed 4 went out. It was a problem on a buddy's truck, so I'm assuming it is probably the same problem with these. The old ones get corroded and gross, but we're gonna go ahead and replace this one. So this right here is your blower motor resistor. You have a clip right here, and then this is where the other connector plugs in. It's a 7 connector plug. What I'm seeing is a lot of the times when your fan speeds will go out, these resistors are the cause for them, or at least the first thing that you go to check. So before I did this video, I did check, which I'll insert that clip that I took earlier. And as you can tell, that looks like crap. That's the insulation, I believe. Don't hate me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the insulation that covers the coils. And when that's all blacked out like that, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the original part, in other words. This was owned by an older gentleman. It still has less than 150,000 miles on the truck. I got it with like 90,000 miles on the truck. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is the OEM one. And these are a known part to fail in these trucks. So that looks like crap. So we're gonna try it out. We're gonna go ahead and disconnect this connector right here. And then there's a connector, if you can see these purple and black wires go over here. There's another connector that goes back to the back of the truck. We'll get those off, we'll get the other one put in, and we'll see if we have any type of fan speed. All right, so usually there's a cover here, like I was saying. I believe it's a 9/30 seconds to take this cover off. There's like 2 bolts or something like that. One goes here, and there's another one over there. For some reason, I don't have this cover. I don't know why. And then to get this off, I believe it's a 7/30 seconds. Yeah, 7/30 seconds. So we got this off. We're gonna go ahead and take these connectors off and go from there. To get these clips off, it should be pretty self-explanatory. You're gonna get a flathead in there, and then just kind of wiggle it loose. By in there, I mean right in there, if you don't understand. So you're gonna wiggle that around in there, and then this connector over on the back side is gonna be roughly the same. You're probably gonna push down to get it to come out. All right, so we got this back connector out. It's that little connector that goes back over here. Now, this one's the hardest one. This little piece right here is very, for some reason it can be hard. It's just, if you're struggling, just take a small flathead and push up, and then since you're gonna be replacing this, you don't have to really worry about the wires on it. But just use that flathead to push up on that tab, and then you can kind of rip it back and wiggle it back. Relatively speaking, it should come out fairly easily. So that being said, here is the rest of it. It looks like poop, to be honest. So we're gonna go ahead and replace it with the new one. All right, now you're just pretty much installing this exactly the same way that you took out this other one. But let's just put a side-by-side comparison. You can see that this little coating over here is good, and this coating over here is, well, not really good. This part right here was $54 at O'Reilly's. All right, you guys, so there it is, plugged in. You got that connector, and then you can kind of see these wires back there to that clip that goes around the corner. The clip going in went good in the back. The front side struggled, or maybe I just struggled. These wires were like really stiff. In order to do that, I actually took this clip back out again and kind of reformed the way the wires were sitting, and now they go right in, but it definitely struggled going in. So if you're having that issue, just take this out and kind of unwind the stiffness and then plug it back in, and you should be all right. So fan 1 is working, fan 2 is working, fan 3 is working, fan 4 is working, and fan 5 is working. Anyways, right there is working AC again, finally. Okay, awesome. So I have AC now. That's great. So this was a quick and easy $54 fix. Not every time will it be that easy on every make and model, but for a 2004 Chevy 1500, I guess it is easy. That being said, this will be the ending of the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.